Cadillac Desert was brought to you in part by Gap, a proud supporter of programs that address the issues you care about. And by Brita, maker of Brita water filtration systems. Brita makes tap water taste the way nature intended. And by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and the support of viewers like you. Major funding also provided by the Ford Foundation, the William and Flora Hewlett Foundation, and the John D. and Catherine T. MacArthur Foundation, with additional funding from these organizations.
This is PBS.
Back in Denver's early days, water caused price wars.
From 1860 on, with the formation of the Capital Hydraulic Company, to supply water to the diggings here at Denver, to build a ditch from the South Platte River to Browns Bluff, which is Capitol Hill. There then followed 10 other private companies attempting to supply water to Denver. The most dominant, really, in the earlier phase was that controlled by Colonel James Archer, one of the very early movers and shakers. Same guy who had a hand in bringing the railroad to Denver and bringing all those people into town. Others involved in the process of developing water supplies were David Holliday Muffet and Walter Scott Cheeseman, a couple more of the city's movers and shakers. It led to the Great Water War, in which two companies were competing for customers and laying pipes side by side down the street till we got to the point of where Muffet and Cheeseman offered free water to anyone who'd sign up with them. Well, you know what the outcome of a thing like that is going to be. Everybody wanted the free water.
And ran Archer out of business.
Ran the Archer interests out of business. So they absorbed them, and they all formed together into the Denver Union Water Company of 1894.
Over the next 15 years, there was much discussion about whether Denver's water supply should be privately owned or belong to the community.
Cheeseman did not like the idea of public ownership, but David Moffett did. And after Cheeseman's death, Mayor Robert Spear, who was the first mayor elected under Denver's new charter, and Moffett entered into discussions about the city acquiring the water company from Moffett. And the result was a proposal that formed the Denver Board of Water Commissioners as we know it today.
I'm Cynthia Hessen. More about Colorado's water history with historian Ed Ritz later on Rocky Mountain PBS.
This program is made possible locally by Public Service Company of Colorado, administrator of the Renewable Energy Trust. The Renewable Energy Trust, funding sustainable solutions for Colorado's future. Call 571-2734 or 1-800-622-7726 to help. And Storage Technology Corporation, bringing people and information together.
This is FYI, your calendar of community events. Learn more about Western water issues by attending the 22nd Annual Colorado Water Workshop, July 30th through August 1st. For more information, call 970-249-3034. Our community is our strength.
Business News Brief is made possible locally by the law firm of Moy, Giles, O'Keefe, Vermeer, and Gorell, growing with Colorado. And by the members of Rocky Mountain PBS.
I'm Paul Kangas with a Business News Brief. The Conference Board's index of leading economic indicators rose 0.3% in May, but construction spending across the nation fell 1.8%, while the Purchasing Manager's latest survey showed a moderate business slowdown in June. Overall, these reports suggested a slowing economy, which is likely to preclude any boost in interest rates by the Federal Reserve at its meetings today and tomorrow. That prospect bolstered bond prices and helped lift the Dow Industrial Average to a 49.5-point closing gain today. The NASDAQ index fell 3 3/4 points, but the American Exchange Index rose 3 points. Office Depot stock fell over 3 points to 15 5/8 as its proposed merger with Staples appears to be on the regulatory rocks. But Compaq Computer stock was up 2 3/8 on news of a 5-for-2 stock split. For more financial news, tune into the Nightly Business Report weekdays on this public television station.
You're watching the British Comedy Network on Channel 6, KRMA-TV, Denver.